Hi, Aries, this is Christelle Martinette. Thank you for joining me. This is another monthly reading. I'm here with the monthlies now for the month of June 2016, Aries. It's been a month since the last monthlies, perhaps even more. And I'm using the Voodoo Tarot here as a base, and then the Angel Tarot and the La Sibila cards, and I'll be using as well runes to crown the reading. I have with me the crystal runes, clear quartz. I pre-shuffled these, but I always like to I'd like to thank all of you who have signed up for the free consultations. They're quite interesting for me to talk about your situations. Well, it's just interesting, really interesting, and we'll have a chance to talk live on Sunday, the 29th as well. Let's see, Aries, what June holds for you. You know, there's a decision, again, there's a decision, but this time you're being faced with the decision that will have lasting effects. Not only, it will have sort of a ripple effect. The decision you make in June or are considering strongly, there are two decision cards here, actually. One, well, they actually tell me that you will be faced with a decision, and the decision then will be made further on down the line, probably at the end, the very tail end of June or the beginning of July. But you have laid the groundwork, and it's the story, let's say, is 3/4 full, 3/4 done. There's only that 25% left for you, Aries, to complete. And then it's party time. It's really party time for you, because it's something it's as if you'll be able to put on the mask, take off the mask, put on the mask, take off the masks. As if you were going to a Halloween party, but then, you know, you can go to work and you'll still feel that people will accept you whether you have the mask on or you don't have the mask, because you just feel like yourself. You're just starting to feel like yourself. And you're coming into your own. It seems that the month of June is really strong in this regard. It really gives you a lot of support. Okay, I'm going to call it support. There's also here a let's say, well, there's this Les Barons, the wild card of the wild in all the sense of, in the real sense of the word for the Voodoo Tarot. Now, this card is actually sort of a card that strengthens the message that the others bring forth. And you are ready to shoot yourself out, you know, to get, you know, you're being launched in an adventure, because it looks to me as if it were an adventure. Despite the fact that there are decisions yet to be made, because it's as if you have to iron out the details or cut a deal or negotiate on something. But still, any way you cut it, you're there poised for celebration. You're ready to, you're 1 foot into, you know, isn't that interesting? We have the masks, we have the celebration, and we have that wild type energy that is strengthening everything that you decide in terms of following your path. If you feel this is what you should be doing, well, hallelujah, you know, do it, because it is the right thing to do. I have an extreme projection forward for you, Aries, and it is talking about June and July here. I'm projecting towards June and July. It's as if things were really going to spark up and happen at the end of the month, where you'll get perhaps the end of that negotiation. You'll learn that it has gone through, and you'll learn that where your next step will be, where you are about to move. go, to climb that ladder of success. It's interesting. These cards are quite interesting. And it's very clear that there is this added decision to make, you know, that will have wide-ranging effects and will actually, to tell, if truth be told, it will have a, how can I say, it is going to, there's going to be a whirlwind of reactions in terms of the decision you're making. Everyone knows that you're projected into something that you've been wanting for a while and planning, but then when you actually are faced with the decision, you are almost surprised. You yourself, you're fearless generally, but then you're surprised that it's, my God, it's coming, it's really there, oh my goodness. And, you know, if you blink, you'll fail to see it, you know, so don't blink, don't blink, keep the eyes wide shut, as the movie says. You know, keep them open and take a look, really hard look at what you're getting into. Because the better you look, the clearer the situation, you know, instead of trying to hide there and not seeing what's coming up. Now, these two were pre-shuffled, but let me give them another go. The sky's the limit. The sky is the limit for you. And, you know, they're really telling me that it will take on, it will be an effort for you, an extreme effort. It's not easy. Okay, you are flying into something that you've planned. That's true. But they're not hiding the fact that it will be, you're going to have to carry a burden. You know, part of the burden can be leaving loved ones, or, you know, forgetting something behind, or not having thought of something, or not having seen that, you know, a part of the story that you're leaving behind, your old job, for example, may cost you more than you thought. There is a little bit of a burden here, and it is the end, actually. It's a 10. It's a 10 of Wands. It's the end of that burden, and it's right under that. It's right under the facing, the card of Rada la Place, facing that moment that you have to make the decision for the first time. All right, now, like I said, the sky's the limit. You are being shot forward. You're in a position that is quite, okay, this is a general reading, of course. It is a general reading, but I have to say what I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing is that the opportunity, that's what the word I'm looking for, the opportunity that has come up is something that suits you so well. It suits you so well that you're just going to, you know, go in. It's just like feeling a pair of slippers or silk gloves, and you're just going to go in and do the job, you know. It's something that has your name on it. It's high time that you come into that. You know, finally you're coming into your own. I'm going to take the Sibilla cards on this wild card. There's also the Wheel of Fortune. It's the exit card is the Wheel of Fortune. And now, need I say that the wheel is turning in your favor. And I'm, you know, hedging my bets on the end of June. Towards the end of June is when things are playing out. It will be party time. It will be party time soon. Now, first I'm going to start with the wild card, as I said. You know, my mind just wandered a little because I got another connection here. There is the celebratory moment, but there's a cautionary measure to take before the final decisions have been made. It's almost as if you have to go through a two-step process, okay? And the first step, being offered something or knowing that you may have the opportunity, is going to feel so wonderful to you that you're going to say the cat is in the bag. Okay, they're telling me wait, because there's a negotiation process underway and has to be taken, has to be undergone, has to take place. And until that negotiation process is over, then you can. Okay, going to the wild cards. The wild card, the wild card, the wild card. There's the merchant here. Mercante. There's the male lover, l'amante, and Costanza. Now, apparently, there's someone in your life who, for some reason, now, okay, this is a general reading, but this person, over the wild card, you remember I said that the wild card supports the reading, okay, enhances the reading. This person is supporting this effort that will take place towards the end of June, the decisions that you're going to be made, the offer you're going to be made. And the person is going to support you in a way that will support you both emotionally and financially. Not financially because they're going to give you money, but they will help you in your efforts, in your work efforts. It's a real bona fide support. It's a moral support. Yes, do it. If this is what you want, go. And that will be unwavering, right? This person is going to be an unwavering support mechanism for you, an ally, an ally. Would be worthwhile to talk to them when you're in that negotiation period because they may help you if you have any doubts. I'm going to the Hierophant. Oh, now what do we have? Oh la 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 la, the Hierophant. Sorry, the Hierophant. They're written in Italian, il Papa. Allegrezza al cuore, happiness in the heart. The female lover, and it's right under the male lover. And then we have this nemica, this female enemy. So it could be, this is a woman because it is next to the female lover. And nemica and amica, all right, the amica, the amante has become the nemica. But now she's mirroring the allegrezza al cuore, this nemica. She's still on that other side. I'm reading this as the same person, right? She's still on that other side, but the way I see these cards coming out and the way this male lover has come out over the wild card, this is poised to become allegrezza al cuore, amante, and amica. All right, there's going to be here, as the month progresses, there's going to be more of a pull there and more of a support. And I underlined the fact that it's moral support. There's going to be a moral support mechanism there where you'll feel that that person, differently from the past, has now, it's a mature person who is giving you support. And you yourself can deal with that despite the decisions that are underway. I'm going to look at the Wheel of Fortune. Well, the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. Consolante sorpresa. It's right under the last decision, the last negotiation process, when then after you can really celebrate. We have a surprise, conversation, conversazione, and lettera del letter. Now, that's right under the final negotiation system. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. This is going to be a positive result, a positive outcome in the second phase of the negotiation process. Second phase in the negotiation process. Okay, now I'm going to take a look at the Two of Swords here. We have this Two of Swords. The blindfolded angel here. And the blindfolded angel in this deck does talk of things that are occurring, things that are underway, but that you cannot see here. You cannot see what is underway. There's sadness, a single person, a priest, nostalgic, malinconia, il sacerdote, and then la riunione. This is saying that, the Two of Swords is saying, you don't know it now, but, and it's right under the celebration card. Courir le Mardi Gras. There's going to be celebration for more than one reason. There's going to be a meeting with a person, and a nostalgia, it's a person from your past that is going to come forth. Right in between, if I can read this as timing between the first and the second phase of negotiation. I can't get any more precise than that, and I'm seeing it very, very clearly. This person's going to come forth. I believe it is the same person here, the moral support, and coming forth between the two well, the meeting will be a celebration in itself, that's what it's telling me. But the final celebration will come with the Wheel of Fortune, the surprise. Okay, now. Whew, getting tired. I feel like I've gone around the world. I did so much work so far. Aries, boy, the energy that's needed here. All right, and I have here these crystal quartz runes. Let's see if I'll be able to see them, and you can see them. Oh, let's see what conversations lie here. Well, like the wild card, I have weird first thing down. Again, this is the right over the angel here with the disguise, with the blindfold over her eyes. There's Keenat's Merkstave, and that is talking about something that is going to happen. You need not know, you don't know, you cannot even possibly know, and that is in the workings. And it will come in due time, it will come in due time, and it will entail, let's say that it's a key element, all right? The key element here is the moment of not knowing. All right, now how can I explain that? They're telling me basically that it will be a surprise. The way the development will occur during the month of June. It will be a surprise. Now, for many of you, there's going to be movement, there's going to be travel involved in the decision. Okay, even if you're not moving in June, there is involved. Because we have the journeying room, these Iwats also is Merkstave next to Rido, and this is telling me that the decision, whatever it is, involves moving, and you are not going to move yet in the month of June. However, there is a surprise factor, and it is long in coming, and what we what we do as Aries, in the midst of that surprise moment, will lay the groundwork for the rest of our lives, what is going to come up in the rest of our lives. Now, I understand that some of the things I'm saying are not very clear, but it will play out differently for other people. But the importance of this spread and what is occurring in the month of June is just the prelude to what is going to happen in July. And, it's a matter of time before you take the decision, sign any contracts, do that second round of interviewing or whatever is involved in the two-step process. It's just a matter of time before you go through the motions and enact the decision that you have taken years ago, months ago, recently, so fervently. You've dreamt about it. This is something that you have created. And there's... it's as if you were going home, you were coming home. You'll have that feeling that you are coming home. You're coming into your own. Now, there's a certain amount of protection here with ARIES. No matter, they're saying they're paired, ARIES and Keenat's Merkstave. They're telling me that the fact of you not knowing, or not knowing certain elements about the surprise, about the plan that you have put together, not knowing anything about the negotiation process, not knowing anything about that person who's going to support you, that actually is what will protect you in both in the dealings with that person and in closing that deal. So just say, sit back, relax, and wait, because there has to be that element of surprise and mystery, the dark side of that, the dark side of the moon. It has to be, it's probably going to happen actually around the full moon in June. That's what the message is. When these things play out, the person meeting and talking about this, movement. There's a lot going on in this month of June. It's as if you have been waiting since the beginning of the year or even prior to that, and it's coming to a head right now. Very interesting, very, very interesting, and how slowly but surely with that person you're going to be moving from a position of antagonist to a position of support or to a position of confidant, okay? There's a certain amount of camaraderie here, even if it's a male and a female lover. But here it's talking about a female enemy, which means not a friend but an enemy, which means that the transposition, the transformation is going into, it could be a male enemy as well, the positions can be reversed, but it's going to be a matter of getting into a role, a different role, a confidant, a friend that is new for you with this person. And again, it's a person from the past, this nostalgia, malinconia tells us. Quite interesting, Aries. There's another element that I'm seeing now in the Wheel of Fortune, these three cards that are illuminating the Wheel of Fortune. The surprise also comes in two forms, both in writing and in conversation. And they both may be linked to the final outcome of that plan, that new job, that new movement that you had. And it could be linked to the person that is, is coming in to support you. Okay, and again, it's more of a moral support and more of building a bridge of friendship here that I'm seeing, differently from the past. Okay, very interesting. I hope this is of help to you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, and for subscribing to this channel. Welcome to my new subscribers. Namaste till we read again, ladies and gentlemen, Aries friends.